Hello friends, myself Vikas Shakya, and in this series of algorithms I'm starting this new video series, and this new video playlist will be available for you where I will try to cover some algorithms which are very much important and which will help you to work as a reference for other kind of problems which are similar or could be related to the same kind of scenarios. Okay, so today I have this problem where we have to find out the maximum and the minimum element in an array in only one iteration, right? So this is my array where I have 12, 45, 17, 19, 35, 13, 24, 31, 23, and 30. These are the 10 elements in this array. And we have to find out that which element is the minimum and which one is the maximum. And we need to iterate only once to this array. We can only iterate it once. So basically our result in this case should be the minimum element should be 13 and the maximum should be 45, right? So I would suggest you guys to just stop the video for a while and try it yourself before you come to the solution which I am going to provide here. And it may be that you have a better solution than mine. So before you look at my solution, just try it yourself. And then after you can check with my solution that which one looks more feasible. And if you think that yours is more feasible, you can obviously comment your code in the comment section, right? So just stop the video and try it yourself first. Okay, so I think you might have stopped the video and tried it yourself. So now I'm going to tell you what kind of solution I have with me for this problem. Okay, so what I will do first, I will just create two variables and I will just store the first element of the array. Okay, so this is the way I'm going to. Okay, so these are the two elements which I have placed here. I can do this thing as well. I can place uh, greatest one in array 1. So this is not necessarily any comparison. You can put any value in smallest and any value in greatest, right? So it's like just I'm just putting some values in smallest and greatest. Okay, so in smallest I have placed this one and in greatest I have placed this one. If you want, you can put uh, the same value in both smallest and greatest, right? But this will just it will just help you to remove the number of elements you need to iterate through in the first iteration, in the only iteration that I'm going to do. So what I will do for int n index is equal to 0, n index smaller than, not from 0, it should be from 2. I will start from here, and n index is smaller than 10 and n index plus plus. Okay. Now if n smallest, not n smallest, an array n index is greater than the n greatest, then what you will do, you will just do like this: n greatest is equal to n array n index. I need to put it here. inside this. Okay, so I have placed it inside the main function, and now this is what I'm doing. If an element at a particular index is greater than the greatest, then that should be the greatest now. Else if an array, an index is smaller than the n smallest, then what I will do, I will simply put n smallest is equal to n array n index. Okay, that's it. This is the only thing we need to do. Okay, so better would be to do the like this in smallest and greatest. Put n array 0, the value at the 0th index in smallest and greatest both, and then start it from 1, because I just don't want to leave any value left compared, right? So smallest is the smallest, smallest is also 12, and the greatest is also 12 at the beginning, right? And then I start from here, from the first one, and then I compare both of them, right? So this is the way it should work, and then just print it. The greatest 0 and smallest 1. Just do like this. Smallest. Okay, let's just run it and let's see what is the output. Okay, so greatest is 45 and the smallest is 12. We have a 12 here. Okay, so that's why it's smallest and it's the greatest. So in the beginning itself, these two elements were there. You can just change the position of these elements to test it, to run various test cases, and you will find that result is always the same. Okay, so this is the program, and if you think that you have a better solution, then you can always comment in the comment section. Okay, so that's it for today, and please like, subscribe my channel, and please share the videos. You will find many more videos which are useful for you, related to your algorithms, related to your C# programming, C++ programming, and there are various other playlists you can go through. Okay, so have a nice day. Bye bye.